What's Java, what's an IDE, and how to run our first program. What's Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language. It follows a certain set of syntax rules or format that is meant to be human-friendly or human-readable. It is then translated from human language into a machine language through an interpreter. To run Java, we need a JDK, which is a Java development kit. You can download that from Oracle. I have a link there on the slide, but I also have a link at the bottom. Or you can just search for it through google.com. You put download JDK and you should get the link for it. What's an IDE? An IDE is an integrated development environment. It's essentially a beefed up notepad or text editor. It helps you write code, run code, and debug code. The IDE that I use is Eclipse. It's free, it's easy to use, and can help you write and run different programming languages. The link is right here on the slide, but you can download it by searching, Eclipse download or clicking the link at the bottom. Let's run our first program. So here's our Eclipse IDE. Again, as I said before, it's very easy to use. It's free. If you want to start a new Java project, you click here on the top left icon. Click Java Project. Let's give the project a name. Hello World will be our first project. Now, if you downloaded the JDK and, for instance, this is not configured, you can configure it here where it says JRE, configure JREs, and you add basically the folder that was installed from the JDK download from Oracle. So here, standard VM is fine. This PC, files, Java. Okay, so I can select this one, JDK 1.8.0_144. Now I already have this one installed, so since I have a JRE name that already has that name, it's not going to duplicate it. So if I, for instance, remove one of the characters, the finish will activate. Cancel. Well, for you it's finish. Then you click apply and close. I'm going to press cancel, and you should have it all set up now. Click finish, and we have our project. Now our project is empty. We have to add a new class. You can right click here to add a new class. Again, classes are very related to object-oriented programming. We'll get to that later, but for now let's just keep it simple. So now we're going to say hello world. And we're going to check this box here for public static void main. That's our main method. That's basically what starts everything, what runs the whole program, even if you have many classes. This is what starts everything. Click finish, and we have our class hello world. Now, here's one of the things that I mentioned that are very easy when you have an IDE like Eclipse. When you start writing code, you can press Control spacebar, and it'll start giving you hints on what you're about to write. So you can say system.out.println, and it'll start making it easy to write the code from scratch. So here in this case, we're going to output a string, which is hello world. And now we're going to run it. To run it, you can right-click on the Java file that has the main class. Right-click on it, run as, and you run it as Java application. Now, there's another way to run the program, which is up here. The problem is when you have many projects running on the left, it might not know that you want to run hello world. But in this case, it does know that we want to run hello world. So all we have to do is click the play button. I have not saved it, but once I click the play button, it's going to request me to save the file. So I click OK, and we get the output here, hello world. So again, to get those hints from Eclipse, you type Control plus spacebar, and you will activate the hints. So now when I start writing system dot, it will start giving me hints on what I want to write. So out, in this case, dot print hello again. So now it's going to type in, when I run this program, is on the console here, it's going to say hello world, and on the bottom it's going to say hello again. So let's save it. Now I'm going to run it again. This time I'm going to run it from the package explorer here. So run as Java application, and we get here hello world, hello again, and that's it.